Hi there, it's Melissa, and I'm back with a layout that I made a couple of weeks ago for Let's Get Sketchy. That's the sketch. It was the first reveal for May, and I've just been really behind in editing my videos, but I love this layout and I still wanted to share it with you. And you can still play along with the challenges. They're up for the entire month. So I'm using my April clip kit, which is called Origins, and it features simple stories, life in colour, and there's some carpe diem in there as well. And so I had to make a decision with that piece of paper there with the floral in the bottom right corner, whether I was going to use it as a whole or cut that piece off. And I love the subtle dots on that piece, and that paper there with the circles on it is probably my favourite paper in the whole kit. And so I tend to hoard, but I really need to push myself to use. So here I'm just sorting out the layers that I want, and I've got a photo of my favourite coffee, which is an almond milk latte, and I get it at my favourite cafe. And so I took this photo last year. We had coffee with friends, and thought it was a good thing to document. I don't want to scrap the children all the time. I also want to scrap things about me, so this will go into my album. While I'm here, I just wanted to have a chat with you because I've been pretty intermittent here on YouTube, and I can tell you why now. If you've followed my videos or watched my videos, you know that I've been unwell and keep mentioning it. But I've just kind of told everyone yesterday that we're having another baby, and I'm 13 weeks tomorrow, and the baby is due in November. And I suffer from an illness called hyperemesis gravidarum, which is basically extreme morning sickness all day and night. And I had it with my third, and I've had it with this pregnancy. With my first two babies, I was still really sick, but I was able to function. With this pregnancy and the previous one, I got to the point where I couldn't keep anything down, not even water or even my own saliva, and got dehydrated and had to go to hospital a lot for IV fluids. So if you listen back on some of my videos, I'm drinking water in the middle of narrating them, and most of these recent layouts were made with episodes of vomiting in them. Not on them, but you know what I mean. I had to rush off to the toilet. So I'm actually feeling a lot better. I still feel sick every day. I'm on medication, and while that might be shocking, the alternative is life is really quite serious for the mum. So you weigh it up and you decide the best thing for you is to go on medication that's anti-nausea medication. It's the same medication that they give chemotherapy patients, and as most people with hyperemesis find, it doesn't stop it completely. It takes the edge off. So for me, with this pregnancy, I found that when I got to 10 weeks, it was like someone was turning a tap slowly off. That it's caused by the HCG that the baby produces, and that peaks at around 10 weeks and then it drops off. But for many people, it goes on for even longer. And so I'm really blessed. I'd prayed that it would happen at 10 weeks drop off. And so now at 13 weeks, I still feel sick every day. I still feel nausea most of the time. And it's what what most people would probably call normal morning sickness is what I suffer from now. I'm worse in the evening, and I definitely feel it in the morning. But compared to what I was like, I couldn't really walk properly. I lost a lot of weight. I looked pale. Just the effects of dehydration and continual vomiting is pretty horrific. But just wanted to share it with you, and just in case you're wondering why I'm not regularly posting on here, I find that my creative flow is affected by this as well. So, like today, Brielle's sleeping now, and I don't actually feel like creating. I probably just need to have a rest after I've done this. So, I took a break from Let's Get Sketchy think for a couple of months maybe. And with Click Kits, it worked out that I was up on the blog, because we had blog duty. I was up there quite early on before this got really bad. So I got that done and then was able to have a break just because I wasn't scheduled for anything else. So with Sizzix, I've had to take a break as well. But now that I'm feeling a bit better, or a lot better, I'm hoping to get back into being more creative. But as you know, when you take a break, it's hard to get back into it. So I'm just taking it day at a time, taking it easy. Like I say, I'm really blessed that I believe God's healed me from the worst of it. People can suffer from this their whole pregnancy. I suffered quite badly in the whole of Brielle's pregnancy. It wasn't till she was born that I felt better. I wasn't able to exercise. I can exercise a little bit in this pregnancy. I can go for a walk or, yeah. If I overdo it though, I definitely feel it the next day. So if you're a praying person, keep me in your prayers. We're really excited though. It's a real blessing. After I had Brielle, I felt like I wasn't done, and so I really believe that this is a gift from God, and we're not going to find out what it is, and we're really excited, and the kids are excited too. So anyway, back to the layout. So I put my paper layers down, and I did the packaging technique with watercolours, which is my favourite mixed media medium and my favourite technique. And now I'm just adding some of these Simple Stories clear stickers, which work really well directly on photos. And I added some stitching. I also added some of the, it's Bella Boulevard acetate with hearts on it, and that came with the kit. This doily didn't come with the kit, and it's the last from a Maggie Holmes pack, so I'm pleased to use it up. I only had half left, and so I'm just working out where I want it. I think I stayed pretty true to the sketch for this one. And these are the printables that we get every month, and these are the ones for April. So I'm just cutting out these two flags. I didn't leave that all in because it's not that exciting. And I apologise because I'm still not very good, as you can see, at keeping everything in frame of the video. But I haven't made many videos lately, so I'll get back into the flow of it as soon as I feel a bit better. So I'm just tucking those banners under there. Loving how it's looking. And I've just put some dimension behind. So all you really missed while I was explaining things about myself at the moment was just building layers and putting papers on the page. That's another cut apart printable as well, and I'm just putting it up at the top. I think, if I'm correct, Sketch may have shown something up there, and if it didn't, it's because I felt that the page really needed something to balance the photo and clustering. Now I was really, really happy to use this little paper clip. It's a takeaway coffee cup with a heart. And it's one of those paper clips that you don't really want to use as a paper clip because then you'll lose the effect or the entire, I don't know if image is the right word, but if I tucked it, I'd lose part of the cup or the heart. So I just wanted to use it as a feature, as an embellishment. And so I've moved that printable to below it like a shelf, and I'm just stapling it on. So I did think about using that chipboard documented as my title, but in the end I knew what I wanted to say as my title. And so now the fun part is just adding my embellishment. And so on the plate to the left is all the ephemera pieces from the Life in Colour collection. And I've also got the chipboard, which I'm slowly making my way through. So I didn't pre-plan this one at all, except I knew the photo I wanted to use. And it's just a case of playing around and seeing what looks best. That's another cut apart. So I just added it below and added a staple. I did look at adding the wood veneer, but it didn't really work. But I love that we got these illustrated face hearts. I love the irregular shape of them. They're really cute. And then I'm just adding these little arrows, and because they're on clear acetate is not really the word. Clear stickers, so transparent except for the image on them. They almost look like rub-ons in a way. And I had a little heart sticker on there, but I swapped it out for one of the enamel hearts. So you get these Bella Boulevard tiny text in the kit as well, and there's heaps and heaps on there. And so I think I'm just calling it Almond Latte Love. Yeah, which is my favourite coffee. So it's made with almond milk. It's not like there's an almond flavouring shot in there. It's just the almond milk. That's a chipboard sheet, so I'm just looking there, but oh yeah, add a little heart under love. Now I'm just adding my journaling about how we met friends that day and how much I love that coffee. Just having a cup of peppermint tea while I'm narrating this. And then I'm adding the date. So that's my final layout. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.